Hi, and welcome to the Bottom Line. I'm Pastor Paul Steele. I'm the lead pastor at Bethlehem Church in Austin, Minnesota. The bottom line is an opportunity for us to remember and reflect on the big idea of the sermon on Sunday. We've been going through a sermon series that takes us through the book of Galatians. Galatians is one of those letters written by the Apostle Paul. It's probably one of his earliest letters, if not the earliest letter that he wrote. And this past Sunday, we looked at Galatians chapter 5, verses 1 through 15. Now, Galatians 5:1 could be the bottom line or the big idea for the whole book of Galatians. And this is what Paul writes there. He writes, "So Christ has truly set us free. Now make sure that you stay free and don't get tied up again in slavery to the law." Paul says here that we are to live in freedom. Christ has made us free. And so our big idea, or the bottom line, is this. Jesus frees us from sin and frees us to love. He frees us from sin and frees us to love. So often when we look at freedom, when we talk about freedom, we talk about the ability to kind of do what we want. But for Paul and for biblical freedom, freedom isn't about doing whatever we want, because we recognize that we're still under the authority of God. Rather, freedom that the Bible talks about is freedom from. It's freedom from sin. It's freedom from the curse. It's freedom even from the law. And it's freedom to. It's freedom to worship God. It's freedom to have a relationship with God again. It's freedom to love our neighbor as ourselves. So when the Bible talks about freedom, it isn't talking about the ability to go and do whatever you want. In fact, that's almost the opposite of what Paul is talking about, following your desires. No, it's the freedom to love. It's the freedom to worship. It's the freedom to have a relationship with God. And it's a freedom from these things that hold us in chains, our temptations and our sins and our addictions. So God frees us from those through Jesus, and he frees us and sets us out to do these things of love and compassion and mercy. So as we go out this week, I want us to each day in our time of prayer declare our intention to live in freedom, to not be in slavery to our sins, to the law, and to live a life of love and compassion and mercy to those around us. Thank you for being part of Bethlehem. Thank you for spending time remembering what the main truth, the main focus of Sunday was, the bottom line. I hope that we can see you on Sunday morning at 10:30. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and God bless.